My topic of discussion is environmental impact assessment. Within this topic, we will try to understand what is environmental impact assessment, what are the purpose of environmental impact assessment, what are the objectives of environmental impact assessment, what is sustainable development, what is the history of environmental impact assessment in world as well as in Indian perspectives, different principles of environmental impact assessment, characteristics of environmental impact assessment, tasks involved in environmental impact assessment, and benefits of environmental impact assessment. Let's start with the meaning of environmental impact assessment. What is environmental impact assessment? Environmental impact assessment EIA is an assessment of the potential or possible positive or negative impact that a proposed project may have on the environment as well as on the social and economic aspect. Understand? So let's see other definition of environmental impact assessment, which is given by World Bank. According to World Bank, environmental impact assessment is a tool which identify and assess the potential environmental impact of a proposed project, evaluate the alternatives, and also design the effective procedure or appropriate procedure for improvement, or you can say mitigation, management, and monitoring of the impact on environment. Okay, so let's forward to the purpose of environmental impact assessment. Why we are doing environmental impact assessment? As per World Bank operational directives, the main idea of environmental impact assessment is to improve decision making. Along with this, environmental impact assessment should ensure the eco-friendly and cost-effective design and planning of development project. Other purpose of environmental impact assessment is to develop a short and long-term goal, objectives, and policies for sustainable development. Next purpose is to understand the relationship between sustainable ecological system and people welfare. What is the sustainable ecological system and what is the people welfare or benefits of people? It also includes to take all necessary action, whether that is legislative action for the protection, rehabilitation, and the enhancement of environmental quality, or you can say the overall purpose of environmental impact assessment is to promote the sustainable development and shape the developmental purpose or developmental process. Okay, let's try to understand the need of environmental impact assessment, or you can say the aim or objectives of environmental impact assessment. As you know, the environmental impact assessment is a management tool for officials and managers to make important decisions about major development projects. It includes some objectives, and these are to predict environmental impact of project. What is the first objective of environmental impact assessment? Is to guess, to predict, to identify the environmental impact of project or the impact of project on environment. Second is associated with the prediction. After prediction or after guessing the environmental project or after identifying the environmental project, what are the procedures or measures which we use to reduce those adverse impact on environment. Next objective is to save project or to develop a project which is suitable for local environment or which is best for local environment. Next objective or aim of the environmental impact assessment is to present the prediction and option to the decision maker. What they have identified and what they are suggesting is just give to the decision maker so that they can use those findings for developing or for shaping a developmental activities. So the immediate objective of environmental impact assessment is to inform the decision maker about the significant impact and risk which are associated with the project. So now clear? Okay. Now sustainable development. So what is sustainable development? Sustainable development is the development that fulfill the need of present generation as well as it also ensure the availability of the resources for future generation. Simple. Now, if we are talking about sustainable development, we must have to understand what is sustainability. So, what is sustainability? What is the meaning of word sustainability? Sustainability means the ability to maintain at a certain level. This is the meaning or explanation of word sustainability. In terms of environmental impact assessment, sustainability means we are maintaining the status of environment as its present status and which will be available for future generation. So for maintaining the sustainability, we must maintain the habitat and ecosystem. We must preserve the native plants, local plants and animals or local animal species, because native plant or local plant, native plant and animal species are very much important for the ecosystem. We must preserve the cultural values which are also associated with the protection or conservation of the environment, that is the also associated with ethics. Next one is the retrieval and reuse of waste material and wastewater for maintaining the ecosystem status, environmental status. Groundwater extraction within sustainable way. productive use of fertile soils, prevention of erosion, application of clean technologies. We must use those technology which helps to clean our environment. We must use professionally or efficiently renewable resources of energy. We must frame the policies which are suitable for the local people, or we must involve the community for the protection of environment. Full cost recovery for goods and services. Goods and services which are provided by ecosystem to human beings. We must recover the cost. We must maintain the status and equitable cost benefit distribution. If the ecosystem goods and services we are using free of cost, we must have to protect the natural condition for those resources. So these are the sustainable criteria. Now, evolution of EIA or history of EIA. Pre 1970s, there is the initial stage of um, protection or framework frame out of the regulations regarding the pollution control. Early 1970s, the initial stage of environmental impact assessment development, which focus on the biophysical environment only, that is air, water, flora, fauna, climate, etc., etc. 1970s, U.S. Nation Environment Policy Act (NEPA) comes in force and includes 3 points. Number one is the environmental review of all government actions, public input into project formulation and informed decision making, and all these process become the EIA process. 1970 to 80, the expanded scope of EIA beyond just biophysical to include the integrated assessment of social, health, and economic issues. Uh, Mid to late 1980s, the collective effect increasingly examined in support of policy and planning. Mid 90s, uh, it includes the sustainability, and over the last 30 to 40 years, EIA process has become increasingly more holistic approach. Assessment have broadened to consider all aspects of proposed project and activities. Assessments routinely examine the physical, social relation, health, economic, and risk and uncertainties. Now, history of environmental impact assessment in India. The MOAF is the main uh, agency or nodal agency in India for implementing the environmental impact assessment. Some important law of EIA in India is number one is the Indian Wildlife Protection Act or Wildlife Protection Act 1972, Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1974, Air Act or Air Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1981, and Environmental Protection Act 1986. In India, the Environment Clearance from the central government is required for 32 category of the development project. All these 32 category of development project broadly categorized under two sectors. One sector is industrial, which include mining, thermal power plant, river valley projects, and other sector is infrastructure sector, which includes road, highway, port, duct, and airport development. Now, types of environmental impact assessment. There are three types of environmental impact assessment. One is narrow prospect, which examine only a single project or activity, that is project level environmental impact assessment. Other one is cumulative effect assessment, CEA, which examine the potential impact of multiple projects on the basis of valued environmental component. And the last one is the strategic environmental assessment, SEA, which is the broad broadest way of assessing the impact, and that is called the systematic evaluation of potential impact of policies, plan and program, PPPs. So this is the strategic environmental assessment, as named, which broad focus is on the impact of policies, plan and program. जो प्लान बना है, जो पॉलिसी है, जो प्रोग्राम है, उसका क्या इम्पैक्ट आ रहा है, इसको एसेस करना है, वह है स्ट्रेटेजिक एनवायरमेंटल असेसमेंट. Now the values or principles of environmental impact assessment. First one is the core value of environmental impact assessment. In core value of environmental impact assessment, first one is the sustainability. Sustainability means which provide necessary environmental safeguards, as we have already discussed about the sustainability. Sustainability means the ability of maintaining at a certain stage, means safeguard of environment. What is the status of environment today, and maintaining that for future is sustainability. Integrity is the honesty, obeying the rules which are established as a standard for decision, credible and decision are justified. Utility provide the balanced, accurate information for decision maker is a utility. Or in simple way, the sustainability is the ability of maintaining at certain level, or is to provide the safeguard of environment. Second one is integrity, which is having the strong moral principle, being honest for obeying the rules with established standards. And utility is a service provided for public, that is balanced and accurate information. Now the basic principles of environmental impact assessment. There are some principles for effective environmental impact assessment uh, are: number one is the purposive. Purposive means done with purpose. So, what is the purpose of the environmental impact assessment? Is the environmental protection and the welfare of communities. So, purposive means done with purpose. What, why we are doing environmental impact assessment? What is the purpose? Our purpose is environmental protection and community well-beings. Second one is regress. Regress principle. What is regress means? Regress means accurate. Address best possible methods for problem solving, or provide accurate method for problem solving. Third one is practical, being problem solving or implementation of common or holistically acceptable solutions of problem. Next one is relevant, reliable and usable, means to provide the reliable, usable and sufficient information for planning and decision making is the principle of EIA. Next is cost effective, achieve the objective of a project within time, resource and methodologies. By using the given methodologies, given time and given resources, we must have to achieve the aim is cost effective. Efficient mean impose the minimum cost burden or complete the project within time and financial limit. Focused, concentrate on key issues of environmental efforts. Adaptive, it adjusted to the realities. What are the realities? We must have to adjust all these realities. Participatives, provide opportunity to inform valuable and values and interest of affected peoples. Yes, appropriate opportunity to inform and include the issues of affected peoples is participative, means we are trying the participation of local people with that developmental project. Interdisciplinary, use the appropriate technologies, experts and methodologies for compilation of the project is interdisciplinary. Credibility or credible, the process should be open for independent check and verification, or you can say carried out with professionalism and objectives. Integrated, process should address interrelationship of social, economic and biophysical aspect. Transparent, information should be easily understood and available for common people. Now, what are the operational principles of environmental impact assessment? Number one is EIA should be applied to all development projects and activities likely to cause significant adverse impact or potential cumulative effect. जितने भी डेवलपमेंटल प्रोजेक्ट और एक्टिविटीज हैं जो एडवर्स इम्पैक्ट कर सकती हैं एनवायरनमेंट पे, उन सबको इंक्लूड किया गया है इसमें. EIA should be undertaken throughout the project cycle beginning as early as possible. कहाँ पे हम इसको अंडरटेक करते हैं, कहाँ अप्लाई होता है? उन सारी एक्टिविटीज पे, चाहे वो कंबाइंडली या सिग्निफिकेंटली एडवर्स इम्पैक्ट कर रहे हैं एनवायरनमेंट पे, एक तो उनको इंक्लूड करते हैं, उसमें अप्लाई होता है. किसको अंडरटेक करते हैं हम? थ्रू आउट द प्रोजेक्ट साइकिल बिगिनिंग एज अर्ली एज पॉसिबल, मीन्स जब स्टार्ट होता है प्रोजेक्ट उससे पहले से लेकर और उसके बाद स्टार्ट होने के बाद उसकी मॉनिटरिंग लगातार चलती है इन अकॉर्डेंस विद एस्टेब्लिश्ड प्रोसेस. जो भी प्रोसीजर्स एस्टेब्लिश कर रखे हैं, डेवलप कर रखे हैं, उनको अकॉर्डिंगली जो वो रन हो रहा है प्रोजेक्ट नहीं हो रहा है, इसको हम चेक करते हैं इसमें. टू प्रोवाइड मीनिंगफुल पब्लिक कंसल्टेशंस, जो पब्लिक कंसल्टेशंस जो मीनिंगफुल हैं, जो उसके मतलब क्या है, उनको प्रोवाइड करवाना. नेक्स्ट इज EIA शुड प्रोवाइड द basis for environmentally sound decision making in which term the conditions are clearly specified and enforced. तो ये कहाँ प्रोवाइड करवाते हैं इसको, क्या बेस प्रोवाइड करवाते हैं? एक तो जो environment साउंड डिसीजन मेकिंग है उसके लिए जो बेस इंफॉर्मेशन उसको प्रोवाइड करते हैं. दूसरे द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ प्रोजेक्ट एंड एक्टिविटीज दैट मीट एनवायरमेंटल स्टैंडर्ड एंड मैनेजमेंट ऑफ ऑब्जेक्टिव्स. नेक्स्ट वन इज एन एप्रोप्रिएट फॉलो अप प्रोसेस with requirement of monitoring, management, audit and evaluation. Now, EIA should address different issues as all related and relevant factor including social, health and risk, cumulative and long-term large-scale effect, design, setting and technological alternatives, sustainability consideration including resource productivity, assimilative capacity and biological diversity. We must address all these factors. EIA should result in the accurate information, magnitude and significance of potential effects, risk and consequences, and what are the alternatives. A relevant report for decision making include qualification on conclusion reached and prediction of confidence limits, and ongoing problem solving and conflict resolution throughout the process. ये इसके रिजल्ट्स में आते हैं. Now, the integration of EIA in decision making process. कुछ कैसे इंटीग्रेट करते हैं इसको डिसीजन मेकिंग प्रोसेस में? एक तो टाइमिंग है. EIA कंडक्ट अर्ली इन द प्रोजेक्ट साइकिल. डिस्क्लोजर, द रिजल्ट डिस्क्लोज टू ऑल इंटरेस्टेड पार्टीज. जो भी पार्टी इंटरेस्ट ले रहे, विच आर इन्वॉल्विंग, विच एनी पार्टी और एनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन आर इंटरेस्टेड, the report should be given to them. Wait, the results are considered by decision makers and revisions, plan revised to include feasible mitigation measure or are less damaging alternatives. Mitigation. Agreed upon the mitigation measures are implemented and monitoring for effectiveness. Agreed on the improvement measures, improvement procedures for implementing and monitoring the effectiveness of the project. Monitoring is the post-project follow-up, whether they are doing the work as per given standards or not. That is a follow-up or monitoring. Now, what are the characteristics of effective EIA? जो effective EIA की characteristics क्या होती हैं? That is completeness, all significant impact considered, all relevant alternatives examined. तो ये क्या हो गया? Completeness है. कंप्लीटनेस क्या है कि जितने भी सिग्निफिकेंट इम्पैक्ट्स हैं उन सबको कंसिडर करना और जितने भी अल्टरनेटिव हैं, रिलेवेंट अल्टरनेटिव्स हैं, उन सबको एग्जामिन करना. ये कंप्लीटनेस है उसकी, किसी को छोड़ना नहीं है उसमें. एक्यूरेसी, एप्रोप्रिएट फोरकास्टिंग प्रोसीजर, क्या होने वाला है उसके फोरकास्ट पहले करने का एक प्रोसीजर. एप्रोप्रिएट इवोल्यूशन प्रोसेस है. फोरकास्ट प्रोसेस भी है और इवोल्यूशन प्रोसेस भी है. और क्लैरिटी है इसमें. ऑल इंटरेस्टेड पार्टी कैन कंप्रेहेंस इशू. जितने भी इंटरेस्टेड हैं, पार्टीज हैं, उनको सबको जो इंफॉर्मेशन है वो सबको शेयर की जा सकती है इसमें. ये इसके कैरेक्टरिस्टिक फीचर है. नाउ टास्क वर्किंग कैसी होती है इसकी. टू कंप्लीट एन EIA efficiently, the task stepwise involved in the EIA process are as follow. Number 1, description of proposed project and its alternative. उसका description, what is the proposed project, what are the theme of proposed project and what are the alternatives. Define the environmental legislation, environmental standards and impact indicators. Clear cut definition of environmental legislation. जो environmental law हैं वो clear define किए गए हैं. इसमें environmental standards fix कर दिए जाते हैं और indicators को बता दिया जाता है कि impact indicators क्या है. Describe the existing environment with a baseline study. Public participation, जो लोकल पीपुल्स हैं, नेटिव पीपुल्स हैं, उनका पार्टिसिपेशन इसमें किया जाता है. प्रिडिक्ट द टाइप एंड मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ एनवायरमेंटल इम्पैक्ट. जो इम्पैक्ट हैं उनको प्रिडिक्ट करना, किस टाइप के इम्पैक्ट हैं और उनका मैग्नीट्यूड क्या है, उनका स्कोप क्या है, लेवल क्या होगा, उसको पहले स्टडी करना होता है. एसेस द सिग्निफिकेंस ऑफ द इम्पैक्ट, और जो इम्पैक्ट है उसके सिग्निफिकेंस को आइडेंटिफाई करना. डिटेल द एनवायरमेंटल मैनेजमेंट प्लान, और जो एनवायरमेंटल मैनेजमेंट प्लान उसका डिटेल बनाना. रिस्क एनालिसिस, ये सब के सब टास्क हैं. और इसके बाद बेनिफिट क्या है, व्हाई वी आर गोइंग टू कंडक्ट द एनवायरमेंटल इम्पैक्ट प्रोसेस. सो द बेनिफिट्स ऑफ एनवायरमेंटल इम्पैक्ट असेसमेंट कैन बी direct or indirect. What is direct? The improved design or location of a project. And indirect benefits are the better quality EIA work or raised environmental awareness of the personnel involved in the project. So direct बेनिफिट क्या हो गया इसका. डायरेक्ट बेनिफिट एनवायरमेंटल इम्पैक्ट असेसमेंट का है कि जो प्रपोज्ड प्रोजेक्ट सबमिट किया गया है किसी अथॉरिटी द्वारा, उसका डिजाइन इंप्रूव करना और उसकी अल्टरनेटिव साइट्स और लोकेशन को इंप्रूव करना. और इनडायरेक्ट क्या है कि एक बेटर क्वालिटी का जो एनवायरमेंटल वर्क है वो आता है इससे, क्योंकि इससे जो एजेंसी में जितने भी पर्सनल्स इन्वॉल्व हैं, इंजीनियर्स हैं, साइंटिस्ट हैं, मैनेजर्स हैं, उन सब के अंदर जो एक एनवायरमेंट के लिए अवेयरनेस हो जाती है. सो दैट इज all about the environmental impact assessment for today. Now, बच्चों, अगर आप लोगों को इससे रिलेटेड कोई क्वेरी है, कोई कंफ्यूजन्स है, कोई क्वेश्चन है, तो आप लोग जो हमारा ग्रुप बना हुआ है व्हाट्सएप का, उसमें चैट कर सकते हैं। जब भी आप इस वीडियो को देखें, आपको कहीं भी इसमें कोई डाउट हो रहा हो, कोई इम्प्रूवमेंट आप चाह रहे हो, इसमें ऑडियो क्वालिटी कैसी है, वीडियो क्वालिटी कैसी है इसकी, ये ऑडिबल है प्रॉपर या नहीं है, विजिबल है प्रॉपर या नहीं है, इसको आप मेरे को जो है व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में बताएंगे। थैंक यू फॉर लिसनिंग पेशेंसली। गुड लक।